Tell me all about your business and what you do.
Okay, Tribe Wanted, and bear with me here, Tribe Wanted is a online community that is also building a real-life community on an island in Fiji. And the aim of it is to build a sustainable village over 3 years on this tropical island. And online members pay to take part in the experience virtually, and then they get to go to Fiji itself.
Right, so if I logged onto the site and paid my fee, what would I get? How would it work? And how would I get to Fiji?
So for £180, you get to become a member of the tribe. That gets you 7 nights stay on the island in Fiji. You can stay as long as you like. It's the same amount every week. And you choose when you want to go. There's a maximum of 30 people at any one time on the island. And when you're not on the island, you take part in the online community, voting, meeting up with other tribe members around the world, and building on your adventure holiday.
So do you keep paying things to build things and paying money to build things?
No, that's it. Your £180 gets your stay, your food, or whatever food you catch.
Right.
We fish every day on the island, and we grow our own food. And that's it. You have to get yourself to Fiji, obviously, but it works really well for people doing round-the-world tickets, gap years. It's a short hop from Australia.
Brilliant. And when did you start all this?
We started the online project in April 2006, and in September 2006 we had our first footers, the first tribe members arrive on the island. Since then we've had a fire, a coup in Fiji, a cyclone, and we've just about made it through. And in the first year we had 300 members visit the island, and it's been filmed all year as well by the BBC, so you should see it next year on the television.
Brilliant. Okay, so Louis, you're a finalist here today. Tell me what the day's all about.
Well, the day's all about really, it's the Young Brits Awards, and I'm a finalist in the teen category, which is between the ages of 13 and 19. And today really just means to me because I'm in the finals, if I'm lucky enough to win the award, it's recognition for not only what I've done, but what I intend to accomplish. I think my message, and I speak to universities, schools, colleges daily, and to just basically spread my message that you can achieve no matter what. If you've got passion and willing to work hard at what you're doing, you can achieve anything.
And what was your idea?
Well, I left school at the age of 11, and I've always been very interested in food, and sort of I came across a book one day on Belgian chocolate cakes and chocolates, started making chocolates for family and friends, and then looking at packaging, I sat down and had an idea to put my chocolates in. Why not make the box out of chocolate as well? That's what I do. A totally edible chocolate box made out of chocolate with chocolates inside.
Very good, very good. And how well is your business going now?
Fantastically. Currently, I'm actually working with UK Trade and Investment, Fine Foods of Britain, and Passport to Export projects. I'm going to Germany next year to a World Export Fair, and we'll be exporting my products from February 2008 all over the world. So I'm going to start in Japan and Europe, and then conquer the world.
I'm Managing Director of Colourblind Cards, which is it's a multicultural greeting card range, and we're the first UK multicultural greeting card range to be stocked in a high street chain. We've just been rolled out in Clinton stores across the UK, so we're in 100 stores.
So
Cultural, yeah.
Christmas cards.
Greeting cards, general cards, yeah.
What does that actually mean?
It means that there was a gaping hole in the market for cards which depicted people of different races. Up until May this year, if you wanted to find a card which depicted an Asian or black or mixed race person, you'd probably have to go to Southall or like Peckham or something, and they weren't great quality.
Yeah.
And so I decided to create a range which would be inclusive, modern, and aspirational. And would basically be quality enough to sit comfortably in a high street chain, and so Colourblind Cards was born.
We're an online tailoring service essentially. We've got one branch in Liverpool Street where we can measure people up and that kind of thing, but essentially we let our customers design their suits, totally customisable. We let our customers control the price. Essentially that's what we do.
And where did the suits get made? Do you outsource it to China? Or?
No, the suits are actually, it's the relationship with our tailors started when my business partner spent time in Nepal, and he spent a year over there. Half of it was teaching in a school, and the other 6 months he spent actually living with the tailors over there. He came back, he had amazing suits. A couple of years later, from a friendship, we said, well, why don't we sell these suits in the UK? The thought had never even crossed his mind, but he had already had an incredibly good relationship with the best tailors in Nepal, and we've gone from there.
And what if I was to say to you, how can you make sure a suit can fit properly if it's done online? Because surely when you have a normal suit, you're measured by a tailor and you're actually humanising it. Whereas how can you?
Well, okay, just to ease a bit of mind, we've got 3 measuring options. One of them is you can do it yourself. The other options, which we also find popular, are customers coming to our office to get measured, or a tailor visiting you within the M25 in London at the moment.
Right, I have an agency with 2 other partners. It's a digital marketing agency called Stake Media. We are, simple form, an online marketing agency. So you'd have a website, you'd come to me, we would promote it for you online. You as a client would set certain targets. You'd ask us, for example, if your product, you had a credit card to sell. In its simplest form, you'd say, right, for every person, I can spend £50 for every person applying for a credit card. So it's our job out there to go out there and find as many credit card applicants for you at £50 a go. It's different from the traditional medium of advertising.
Here I'm a finalist in the Enterprising Young Brits Award 2007 for the business which I founded a few years back, which is known as the Safety Box Limited. What the Safety Box is a refined system of conflict management which is designed for children and young people. It was born out of the great need to proactively address the growing concerns of antisocial behaviour, low self-esteem, low confidence, bullying, which is prevalent in the United Kingdom at the moment, in a whole drive to try and raise the attainment and achievement of young people.
Run an internet marketing company which advertises companies like PC World and Comet, and users can earn money back from using those companies.
2 films, Riffs and Broken, that should have each had sort of in the region of 100,000 budgets. I made them for 12,000. Everybody worked for free. I raised private investments. We built kebab shops on location. I was very enterprising. I also edit a magazine as well called Film and Festivals, which is stocked at 42 borders across the UK.